Alright, so before I sell that truck at the very end, I wanted to just, well, I took a load of photos myself, but I also wanted to just document, video, whatever it is, how the trucks look at the moment. Because I won't be surprised in another year or two they'll look completely different, because I got photos of them from a year ago, maybe 2 years ago from now. And yeah, no, I thought I'd just walk around them. So we got the white one. She's been a brilliant truck, over 200,000 miles. It's had a very hard life, but it's a pretty cool truck. It's running right now because the battery's a bit low, so I'm just letting it charge up. Let's walk around quickly, let you see. We got the spoiler at the top. That's an MR2 spoiler. It was only ever fitted as a joke. Literally, we just put it up there. We ripped it off a scrap vehicle and put it up, and ever since then I had to bolt it on and leave it. It just sort of, I don't know why, but I really like it up there. We've then got, walking around, you know, I might as well shut it off. Not doing anything. This is the most tattiest one, but this is the biggest work truck I have out of all of them. Yeah. Then we got this pickup. Obviously got the winch bumper on the front. The bumper I built myself. Just wish I didn't have the winch when I was building the bumper. I just made it more than big enough, which, as you can see, it's way more than big enough. I should have made this a lot closer in, and there's loads of things I should have done different, but it's done the job. The winch works well. I did buy some brand new wheels for it a year ago. They were black. I got them off of Jimny Bits. Link in the description. And they're good. They're good wheels. The only problem was they sold them as -32 offset, which they are. But instead of just welding the center of the wheel further in, they actually press the steel so that it just bends it so it is -32, which I don't like. I would have preferred if it was flat, but further in made it look like the wheels were further out. But don't matter. We got these run rails. I think they're L200 ones. I got it from First Garage as they were shutting down. Yeah, these rails on here, they are handy, and they make it look more like a pickup than it is. Roof rack built myself. There's a few photos I might chuck up. That was a fun little build. That was right at the beginning of the very original lockdown in 2020. And yeah, no, it's doing well. The only bit I'd never painted was by that snorkel, and you can see the rust. But no, the roof rack's done well. It's been a great little roof rack. You can see on top there. It's just a good truck. The window I got someone to cut out to, I believe this was 36 inches by 16 inches. And then I had to cut the frame out and cut the back of the cab out and make it so that I had to make the window seal perfectly. And it isn't perfectly sealed. It's a terrible fitting window. That's down to me though. I made it as well, so this top half is actually unboltable. If for any reason I wanted to, if it would focus. If it will focus. There you go. You can see the nuts along there. That's actually welded to a metal frame, which is that top thing, and then behind the plastics up there's more nuts and bolts, and along the top there is as well. But everything's hidden except for those ones. That's just so if I ever want to take it. Was originally, this truck was going to be sold two years ago, and then I ended up falling in love with it, so I couldn't lose it. But that was designed for someone to be using as a gamekeeper truck, and they were going to take it out so they could then do whatever they were doing, shooting and whatever else. But anyway, that's that truck. This one I've already spoke about. The only thing I'm going to talk about the six-wheeler is that I might eventually make a new bed for it, exactly the same as that one, so then I got twin beds on these two trucks. At least it'll be something different then. Or at least I'll make these two a pair then. I mean, obviously these ones are somewhat of a pair. These ones are somewhat of a pair. The only problem is I'll be selling that one, and little part of me doesn't want to see it go now. It's part of the collection, but I've had it for two and a half years, 3 years, and it's time to let go of it. Obviously I had it before as just a regular truck, but I can't hold on to all of them. So yeah, that six-wheeler, I suspect I'll be fitting the same flatbed design as that, but obviously longer. That's an 8-foot bed, that's a 6-foot bed, that's a 5-foot bed. Yeah, so it'd probably be somewhere around those lines. That is I know that's 8 foot. This is 6 foot. I park them in a way so you can look at them. Of course, the sun's in the fucking camera, so you can't see anything. It's too bright. But yeah, the old 6-wheeler. It's just sitting. I do want to make a new bed for it. This bed's cool, but you know, I custom built everything on it, all the sides and everything. I just sent them off to get galvanised. They're awesome, but I'll probably just put an axle underneath and a drawbar and make it into a little trailer, and then I'll make a new bed like this one. Because this one looks like it's been professionally done. That one looks like it's sort of professional, but it's not that professional. Yeah. Then this one, I've spoken more than enough about this one. Yeah, this is a new Pride and Joy. If I had to list my favourite trucks, it would probably be I don't know which one's my favourite out of all of them. Well, first of all, this one is the one that will be sold now. Literally, all it needs now is a light bar fitting, and it's finished. It's literally there now. It's all wired up and everything works. My favourite truck would still be the white one. It was my very first truck when I first had it. It is some photos of what it used to look like when I first had it, compared to what it is now. It's a totally different truck. I need to repaint those rear arches, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. No, I do love that truck. In fact, that one's got a straight through stainless system with a resonator in it. Hopefully the battery's got enough juice to start back up. It should do. It's been parked up for 2 weeks, so see if we can fire her up. There you go. Let's turn off the radio before that thing tries to bugger us up. No, there you go. Right. Of course, now it's windy, but you might be able to hear it. You might not. In fact, let me put it over here. No, this truck has done me well. She's now at, sorry, not 200,000, she's at 198,000. But she's doing well. I couldn't ask any more of it, really. It's a beautiful truck. Obviously, we've got my bulkhead in here. That's only bolted in because then we got the tech screwed roof in for collecting wood. We unbolt that and then you just chuck the wood straight through the roof then, as you can see there. Anyway, that's this truck. This one used to have a loud exhaust, but I ended up putting a Ford Focus back box on it because I didn't want to have it too noisy, this one. But I don't know what, in the end I put it back. I kind of wish I had it noisy, but it is what it is. This one's still got a Daihatsu box. This one, I've not heard it from the outside. So what I'm going to do is actually... Anyway, so there's that sound. Hopefully I'll be able to hear it and see if it sounds good or bad. It's probably worse than I want it to be, but oh well, that's that. And then obviously that one's got stock exhaust. There ain't much more I can say. I'm just rambling. This video